Now before we get into the video, a big update for you guys. We've opened an FC Barcelona fan group. There you can talk to all the coolers from all around the world and participate in matchday discussions. You can get football news as well in real time. Just click on the link in the video description, accept the invite, download and then register. You will be automatically added to the group. It will take only 5 minutes and it's absolutely free. So hurry up. Link is given in the video description. Now let's get into the video. Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barca Admirers for your daily coverage of all the latest news updates and transfers roundup regarding FC Barcelona. In this episode, we have some reports regarding signing 2 new centre-backs to bolster the defence, as a goalkeeper and an unexpected striker are also being lined up, along with many more such updates. So make sure to watch this video to the very end without skipping over any part. Now before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with your blogger and your friends and click on the bell icon and press all to turn on all the notifications. For the first news update of the day, we have the pre-match press conference comments of Xavi Hernandez, where he talked about Messi, Haaland, Mbappe, Busquets and Araujo ahead of Barcelona's game against Osasuna. After picking up spectacular momentum in February, Xavi's Barcelona have been largely halted in the tracks in back-to-back games against Elche and Galatasaray respectively. While they still managed to shovel a win against Elche through a late Memphis Depay penalty, all efforts in the Europa League turned futile as the Turkish side prevented them from scoring a single goal. Now with the pressure mounting on us, Xavi will look to defeat Osasuna tomorrow night in the Liga. Before that, however, he spoke to the media as a part of his press conference. Speaking about the match itself, Xavi said that they expect to find a block in Osasuna's defense. They have gained confidence after the Villarreal game and it will be a complicated match. And being asked if he would use Nico Gonzalez or Busquets as a substitute, he said that not quite one. It could be Frenkie de Jong at times and at others Nico Gonzalez himself. Pedri surely cannot play in that position, but of course there are some other options as well. Commenting on Barcelona's approach tomorrow, he said that they will see what happens. Even if they win the Galatasaray match, they will have to play with the same approach against Osasuna. Very interestingly, he also commented on Araujo's situation. He said that he usually chooses defenders according to the characteristics and also according to the opponent. Eric Garcia is a great player as well and they will have to decide tomorrow. Araujo also helped Barcelona a lot. He gives Barca more options in a number of cases. He came from Barca B and naturally he needs more development, but he's a very important player after all. And being asked if he did talk to Messi after PSG's Champions League exit, Xavi said that Messi is his friend, but of course they did not talk. This is football and this is the Champions League. Real Madrid came back after conceding. It's a tournament where things like that happen all the time and it has happened to Barcelona as well. Xavi did say, however, that he sent Messi a message of encouragement and support after the game. He said that this is football and after taking the lead in 25 minutes and because of the intensity and pressure of Real Madrid, everything changed. Commenting on Barcelona's previous games, Xavi said that against Atletico they were more effective, as well as in the Napoli game. They scored early and that helped us. Of course, the opponents played against Barcelona with an open defense. When he was asked to choose from Erling Haaland or Mbappe, he said that these are hypotheticals. It would be great for the league if they arrive, of course, but right now he has to train Ansu, Pedri and Busquets. As far as rotation in the squad is concerned, Xavi said that he does not think about who will play first. For us, of course, they have to focus on the game against Osasuna and win. They lost 2 points in the first leg, but of course, he is still not focused on the Galatasaray game at the moment. And lastly, of course, commenting on Aubameyang, Xavi said that he is very important to the team. He has been playing a lot lately and of course he is tired. He did great for the balance of the team. It's normal to get tired after all that effort, but of course, he has helped Barca quite a lot. Now moving on to the next one, who might have some good news, as top-tier transfer insider Fabrizio Romano reports that Araujo has not yet rejected any offer from Barcelona, as he provides an update on his extension. According to highly rated transfer insider Fabrizio Romano, Ronald Araujo has not yet rejected any offer from Barcelona, despite what the Spanish press has been reporting. Instead, he reported that the parties are still negotiating. Extending the defender's contract is understandably a priority for the Catalans. Multiple English clubs, including Manchester United, are keeping a close eye on Araujo. However, there is nothing advanced. The contract of the 22-year-old runs at Barcelona until 2023. It is said that Ronald wants to continue at the Camp Nou, but of course he wants a significant pay rise, which is quite understandable. He wants a salary that would correspond to the role on his team, because Araujo is currently one of the lowest paid players on the squad. Now moving on to the next news update, we have a strange report that suggests that a Barcelona misfit striker could leave the club in the summer in this year. Now it's quite well known that Memphis Depay'S first season at Barcelona has been a mixed bag. He started off the season almost single-handedly carrying the front line, but since has fallen off due to injury and inconsistency. Now with an overloaded front line, where does his future lie? Let's have a look. A new report from Sport now reveals that a summer departure for Depay is imminent. The Dutchman is on the lower end of the pecking order up front and has failed to impress when showcased, most recently against Galatasaray. Quite impressively, however, Depay has 10 goals and 2 assists in this campaign. 4 of his goals of course are from penalties. His overall impact in the game waxes and wanes, and perhaps it is this inconsistency that could see him depart the Camp Nou. To be quite fair, Depay's performances have been admirable but nothing otherworldly. Furthermore, the source states that the arrival of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ferran Torres and Adama Traore have deemed his services a surplus to their requirements, more so if Barca managed to sign Erling Haaland. On top of it, it also looks like that Barca's new arrivals fit Xavi's game plan more than Depay. In all, Memphis remains a game-changing forward on his day, and of course he would undoubtedly attract attention from other clubs. Given that he was signed on a free last summer, Barca also stand to make a significant profit if he's sold. The financial aspect of the deal cannot be ignored, as the Catalans are pursuing a huge haul in this summer. Talking about strikers, the next news update provides some light on this, as this one states that Barcelona's dream striker Erling Haaland has not yet decided his future. Now of course, quite understandably, Haaland has become the talk of the town in the European footballing media this month after initial reports out of Spain suggested that the forward is soon set to make the decision on his future. Following a rather disastrous season at Borussia Dortmund, a prolonged stay in the Bundesliga is out of the question for the Norwegian international, but with Manchester City, Barcelona and Real Madrid among many others interested in his services, the forward has a decision to make. Over the last week, the Spanish media had claimed that Haaland has his heart set on a move to Barcelona after talks with Xavi Hernandez. He was convinced of the Barca project, which revolved around the development of young players like himself. Now, top-rated transfer insider Fabrizio Romano promptly came up with an update surrounding Haaland's transfer saga, stating his desire to play in La Liga. At the same time, the Italian suggested that the forward is yet to make a decision on his future, as he is also tempted by Manchester City's offer. And now, yet another top-rated journalist, Ashraf Benayad, has confirmed Fabrizio's update, stating that Haaland is yet to make up his mind regarding the next step in his career. Apparently, the forward is still currently focusing on his return to fitness after sustaining yet another injury earlier in this year. The Norwegian could be an option for Borussia Dortmund's upcoming game against Bielefeld. Now, Barcelona believed to be among the clubs keen on the services of the young sensation, but of course they would need a financial miracle to pull off the transfer, as any potential operation could cost up to €250 million. Now of course, this recent development can be treated as a blow that has been dealt to Barcelona's pursuit of Erling Haaland, who is now believed to be closing in on a move to Manchester City. As a result, alternatives are already being lined up by the La Liga giants in light of this development, with Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich among the options being looked at. The misfiring Chelsea duo of Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner is also understood to be on the agenda for Barcelona. Now, Spanish news publication Mundo Deportivo has also added the name of Bayer Leverkusen forward Patrick Schick as a name that Barca will consider as plan B in case they miss out on Haaland's services. Since his move to the German Bundesliga in 2020, the 26-year-old has been in top form. After a decent debut season for his team, the Czech Republic international enjoyed a productive UEFA Euro 2020 campaign last summer and has been going strong in the ongoing campaign. Schick has already netted 20 goals from 20 Bundesliga appearances in this season, averaging a goal every 78 minutes. He also has 3 assists to go along with his 20 strikes. Interestingly, Transfer Market places his current value at €40 million, although considering his contract with Leverkusen runs until 2025, the Bundesliga outfit will likely demand a much higher sum for the prized asset. Now of course, needless to say, any move would depend on Haaland's decision and then the asking price that Leverkusen might place on Schick. Now we're not only worried about the attack, of course Barcelona are also scouting defenders, and this next transfer update reveals just that. It states that the Chelsea captain has agreed to a 3-year contract with Barcelona, and of course it's some great news. According to a report published by news outlet Sport, Barca have reached an agreement with Cesar Azpilicueta over a 3-year deal if he arrives on a free transfer. Azpilicueta is tempted by Barca's offer, and after a decade of service with the Blues, he will push for a move to the Catalan capital. He will look to take advantage of Chelsea's unfortunate sanction and hope that the club allows him to leave after years of professionalism. Now Chelsea do have an option to unilaterally extend the Spaniard's contract but might not be able to pull that into action. The United Kingdom government has disallowed the club from extending any contracts or signing any new players. Barcelona already reportedly have a deal in place with Andreas Christensen, who is going to arrive as the first signing of the summer, and when one considers Antonio Rudiger's contract situation, Thomas Tuchel's team could have to deal with a triple blow in the defense. Now signing defenders is not the only part of reinforcing the defense. Of course, we need to sign a goalkeeper as well, and Barcelona, according to a report, are beginning negotiations for the French goalkeeper who is touted to replace Ter Stegen. Now while the next summer transfer window is still a while away, Barca are already making several moves in the market to bolster their ranks before the next season kicks off. Chelsea defenders are already believed to be on their way, while AFC Ajax right back Nusher Mazraoui and AC Milan midfielder Frank Kessie could also follow suit. While a top quality striker is still needed, right now it looks like we are eyeing a goalkeeper that could potentially replace incumbent Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Quite frankly speaking, the German international has not been convincing enough between the sticks at the Camp Nou over the past couple of seasons. The club now believe that they can make a decent sum from his sale, as his stock still remains pretty high in Europe. Meanwhile, Xavi Hernandez had indicated to the board that he would be willing to back Arnaud to replace the ex-Borussia Mönchengladbach star. However, President Joan Laporta is of the opinion that a more established shot stopper with greater first-team experience would be on the way to go. And now a report from Sport has claimed that Barca have identified Leeds United goalkeeper Ilham Meslier as the man to replace Ter Stegen between the posts. The 22-year-old is widely regarded as one of the best young goalkeepers in the game currently and has been a top performer for Leeds since joining the club almost 3 years ago. He played a key role in the promotion to the Premier League in 2019-2020 and was brilliant in his debut season in the English top flight last season. The French ace is also known for his shot-stopping abilities, while he is also a capable distributor from the back. Given his immense potential and young age, the Barca hierarchy believes that he can be a brilliant long-term investment for the club. To that end, they have already started negotiations with the goalkeepers club for the possibility of a summer transfer. The report suggests that Leeds United value the goalkeeper at around 25 million euros. However, that could drastically drop down to somewhere around 5 to 10 million euros if the Whites get relegated from the Premier League. They're just currently 2 points clear of the drop zone.